I mean, that's going to be Doom off lane. As we expected, Yuma carry Magnus. I am so excited to see him finally get his chance to play this hero again. But he's wishing he could as well.
I don't think Chen wants him to eat his harpy.
He's like, don't touch my harpy. Ooh, El Misho. He's the one who's come through the top side as well. Blood grenade out the dive. They slowed Whisper up quite a bit. Cogs connects just in time. A stun. Is it available? No, Whisper. He's just going to get walked down, and first blood goes to El Misho. Takes a page out of the Chen book. Joins the top side. Really well played there.
They actually placed a deep ward earlier when Chen was coming through, but I guess Clockwork must have ran the other way, so did not notice on the left side.
Dark goes Invis here, gonna go for a Rolling Thunder, just try and chain stun up Scofield, which should be no problem at all. He gets the cookie down to the low ground. He should still die. He does. All right. He made him work for it, though, you know?
Unless you get a bunch of troll creeps.
That is true. We've seen that before. KJ, bottom lane here, is going to get found. Illich, as well as Moo, is going to try and close the gap. He's trying to avoid the roar. He will be forced to use it, a Force Staff, to try and get him out, but on the other side, an even bigger kill. It's Analog, trapped inside the cogs. The Rolling Thunder gets it. And with those two kills, smoked up, they are going to see Pango here in a moment, but they are also under a ward. He knows this is happening. They're going to pop the drums. Dark Mago, Avalanche, toss back right into the Doom. That will be more than enough damage to find the kill. Now, that being said, El Misho, he's in the backside hook shot here onto the Snapfire. See if they can continue the chase. Hector just needs to get in range for the axes, but can't do so. And now, just barely off the mark. Now a roar here from Illich. They still have the egg, but a little bit afraid of that RP, ready and waiting on the backside. They don't want to commit. Back. 20-minute power rune. It spawns top. It's an arcane. Drums pop. They're like, nah, we need this. Illich?
Goes for it anyways. I don't know about
that one. You're in the wrong neighborhood. They do have the RP, but the quick Rolling Thunder is going to disrupt this. The Avalanche and toss, it's going to take down the Aegis. Whisper still has the Doom. He's going to drop it now as it's going to connect onto the Pango. The RP into the Mortimer Kisses. Going to be able to grab two. Illich falling very low, but is the damage there to finish him off? It is. And the Pango on just a sliver of HP. He might survive for now, but here comes the TP in from the Tiny. Onto the high ground. He guesses correctly. Analog's got him. Not today. Dark Mago, 3 dead. Phoenix is going to show
the Phoenix
for now.
spells.
Okay. Oh, they're going to immediately smoke. Doom. He's looking for an opening. Does he find Hector? They just avalanche toss into the Doom. No, he gets canceled. He gets the BKB. RP is out, but he's got the battle trance. It's up to Yuma. He's got to be able to trade 1v1. The egg is going to pop. But here comes the troll. He's locked down the Tiny. Battle trance did its work. Oh, man. You were too slow. He was looking somewhere else.
The perfect hook shot to, like, when the Doom was coming out, the hook shot interrupts it, gets the Doom killed off before he can do anything. That fight looks so different if the troll gets doomed.
I mean, he's so dead on KJ now, too. Yeah, I mean, it really is. He completely shredded these heroes.
Troll is pretty fast.
It's very
I don't think
fast.
they're going to make it in time.
Mortimer Kisses coming through, trying to scout. There's going to be the roar from the Roche. In comes the Magnus. He's going to pop the RP. Can they grab the Roche in time? He pops the Duke and it doesn't connect. The Lincoln blocks it, and now Whisper's in so much trouble. Avalanche toss in from Analog to Roche. It's about to fall. The Aegis, the Axe, everything on the deck, and it goes to Hector. That is a big win here from M80. The dive away, you've lost the Tiny. Yuma stuck inside the cogs. It's cleanup time for the Dire. 2 dead, looking for Scofield. As Illich will get him with the Nullifier, nowhere to go. This is a massive blow to Heroic. It is level 25 Troll Warlord. He has one of the best 25 talents in the game. You're gonna have a real hard time dealing with him now as he touches the high ground. Your base will start to crumble.
I mean, it may not end here, but that might have been the fight that does it.
I mean, you're gonna be able to very easily threaten multiple lanes. Magnus is not up for 30 seconds. The creep wave is coming. You got the Beastmaster aura.
KJ trying to cut creeps. Doom's headed out to cut the bottom wave.
This might just be Megas.
If you deal with the wave here, you'd have to fortify.
Yeah, they'll just back away. All right, that's the final fortification here. Scofield, nice dodge for the moment, but there's the nullifier trying to get back into the base. There's no way. In comes the Abyssal Blade. He's gonna hit the deck now. Chainsaw to the backside here. Dark Mago catching everybody. Just keeping them off the troll as he's gonna grab the tier 3 tower. Yuma, love to go for a harpoon skewer back, and no, just gets tossed into that LB show. Will be the death there. Nice roar out here as the Beastmaster's gonna hold him in place, but the egg is down. Your Snapfire's not here to clean this up, and Yuma, he's gotta run. Can they escape? Yeah. Magnus will skewer to safety, but K1's objective gaming, he gets the Mega Creeps. Analog is dead on the backside, and it looks like this might just be a game. RP out, only catching Illich here on the Beastmaster. A lot of damage from Analog, but it's not enough. The base is gone, and M80, it will still escape with Troll Warlord and this Aegis.
Chase is still going.
Well, do they escape with him? He has Battle Trance, though. K1 could unironically turn and kill them.
He might be trying.
He can't.
It's annoying because you lose a lot of damage.
He needs to go for someone else. There's the hook shot in, pops a Battle Trance. Dude's gonna get the BKB Yules to buy some space. K1. Mortimer kisses, trying to slow him up. Doom's BKB doing work. Yuma with the nice pullback. Okay, they've got the Aegis, they got his BKB, they've got his ultimate. This is your one shot to kill Hector. Can you do it? Nah, he just walks away. He's got the backup from the supports. And your tier 4 is starting to take some damage here from these Mega Creeps. And M80, they're kind of toying with him, trying to keep him out of the base, and it's working.
They've done a great job of keeping Troll away from being doomed, finding right targets. It looks like they're about to jump. Ooh.
Ooh, skewer back. Avalanche toss. It's not enough damage. Illich gets the BKB off. First roar is out. He's got the refresher. Looks for Yuma. They get him as well. He's trying to get saved, but can they do it? He's out, but the Tiny not as lucky, and Hector is not done. The cleave from these axes thrown onto the high ground, pushing all of Heroic into the base. The big RP pulls it back. It actually misses the troll, but they get a lot of damage out. Doom's gonna throw it here onto the Beastmaster. K1's just trying to finish the game. Really be able to miss chances there. The Yules will find some space, and that might be it. Hector, it's so dang close. They skewer him away, but it misses. How many Yule Scepters are in this game? K1 does
Not
it.
enough.
The throne explodes, and M80 will grab game number 1. Ty doesn't mind too much. I think this matchup is okay. Once he has enough points in Kraken Shell, he kind of just ignores the Meepo. He's going to be just fine. Gush, Blood Grenade back out. Yuma trying to body block Illich. Will he be enough? No. First Blood will go to Illich, and now Yuma trying to get the return here. Ooh, jumps the wrong way. Ensnare is out. He does have an Earth Spike to hold him in place. And with this, El Misho gonna waste a little bit of time, but Meepo's pretty fast hero. We'll secure the kill.
Yuma's Meepo heading to the bottom lane, but this was scouted by a ward.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it matters. The double poof is coming in, the second ensnare. He's just stuck inside the calling and cannot move. Dive away from the Phoenix. We talked about this. He will start to rotate as early as level 4. He gets himself a quick double kill, and he can just TP his Meepo back top if he wants.
Gonna rotate again.
Yeah, so El Misho's coming bottom. The Lich is already down here. Gets the D-ward, but here comes Yuma, gets the ensnare. The second Meepo's coming in, has another ensnare ready to go, but Phoenix is just trapped on that ledge. He's got nowhere to go. The dead shot will finish the job. Level 5 Meepo is here, and he is looking for kills. We'll send his other one back top lane to try and soak some XP, find some farm, but he's got eyes on El Micho. This might be the time for your Earth Spirit to get aggressive. Oh, off the mark there for the moment. Slow comes in. There's the second ensnare, the calling. And with Earth Spirits, just the boulder from downtown. Yeah, it's the TPs in that worry me. The roll, it's going to connect. Magnetizes out. Keep it going. You need to connect with the calling. You need to get the silence into the fear, but it's not going to be there. They're too afraid to dive, and I don't blame them. Bottom lane Whisper is going to try and chase Moose. X out from El Micho. It's going to be enough to give him the space he needs. And now that your Mars is here, Whisper in a lot of trouble. Fear will connect, pin him against the wall. That will be a kill going their way. It actually is a chain
sprays.
Right? That's the big one. But he's just going to walk in by himself. He's like, I don't care. I'll do it.
Roach has to run.
Out. Yeah, they are so free. Oh, the silence clips Dark Magos dead in the water, applied to the Lich, and he is dead. Burned down by the Sun Ray. Nice impale out from Amicia. Will find that Bristleback, but the Lich starting to take a lot of damage. Rolling on the backside. Analog doesn't connect, gets hexed up. Jump in from Meepo. He's got his eyes on the Lion, but a nice Ravage is going to come through the arena. The egg, everything dropped on top of him. No response from Heroic. Now a leash applied to the Bristle. Scofield is here on the side trying to offer some help, but the Magnetize is just not going to be enough. Where do you go? It's just to the grave with you. A 4 for 0 and M80 are in full control of this game now. Correct, yeah. The Mega Meepo is only affected if the primary Meepo is affected. So if you dead in the water, the primary Meepo, I think it works. There's going to be the arena, the BKB out from Analog, Magnetizes, getting to work. Here comes the Chain Frost. Yuma needs some help. He's going to get it, but it might not be enough. In comes Hector. They take them down, and now you got to retreat. The Chain Frost is expired. Your Magnetize is expired. Looking for the PA here on the backside, but he's still got a BKB. A beautiful spear on the 2 from Dark Mago. That's going to seal the fate of those two, and now Scofield on the high ground, hoping to survive. KJ not going to get that grace, and now that's going to be a full team wipe for M80 on the enemy high ground. That might just be game.
It was a great pick versus the Meepo. I did not know what to go for in that situation.
Ooh, that's a nice pick bottom. They commit heavily. They get him. The Ravage will catch everybody on the side of Heroic. The BKBs are out. Analog trying to get El Micho before staff to dodge. The big kill, though, is the Meepo. Getting chased down by the Phantom Assassin as he's credited a triple kill. Now looking for the Bristleback, who's not long for this world. 4 dead. GGs are out, and M80 looking real good here in this best of 5.
That last pick tied really good for this game. But also, shout out to their bottom lane. Actually,
real match.
Right.
So which one is it in the off lane? Magnus or the Bristleback? Because they're definitely considering swapping these around. Kill here. As they're on the high ground, they will walk right into him. Disruption out from KJ. They will just body block and lock him in. There are going to be those cogs, but it's not enough to get him away. Is it? It might be. El Micho. No, Blood Grenade comes through. Slow and steady bleed. 5 HP. Just needs one more shockwave from Whisper. He's going to go ahead and pop. Okay, Scofield. All right, buddy. He just takes the kill. That's fine. KJ and Moose going head-to-head here. I think KJ wins this. He's got a bunch of bonus damage built up on this. 7 stacks. Oh, they expire, though. That hurts. He still ends up winning the fight. Blood Grenade. Well, they'll just deny the tower. All right. Off the mark there. They will get the skewer into the bramble, though. There's going to be the Blood Grenade out. Couple more auto attacks. Juking him into the trees, though. He survives on 12 HP, and Whisper will end up taking down to 1 last auto attack. So a good dive.
Off lane, Slark's a bit low. Moose should be dead here. 1 more auto attack, finishes the job. Thorny Thicket really paying off so far in this bottom lane. 3 kills for the Dark below.
I was going to say, Scofield's on a killing spree. That's kind of a big deal. Like, Dark Willow, when she has early farm, can become a massive issue. Now, they do have a ward on the high ground, but Skewer into more brambles. He makes it up onto the high ground, but Dark Willow wants to chase. Shockwave just snipes him.
And if they could get the equilibrium back, the supports could head over to mid to give a hand to Analog, who is slowly falling behind a bit in CS and has lost the rune rotation, so...
Hector, he actually shouldn't be turning around here. He's got 4 stacks. The Shadow Poison here. He's gonna get a 5th. He pops, but in comes Dark Mago to try and clean this one up. Now looking for Scofield. Shadow Realm will buy him some space, and Dark Mago does not have enough mana to continue this. And top lane, Earth Spirit's looking for his rotation. He wants to find that. Wants to find that Beastmaster, but bottom lane, they have their eyes set on this bug now. Just skewer him through 3 brambles, and one last auto attack from Whisper will do it. All right, so they are contesting here for this rune. It is a level 6 Earth Spirit. Gonna be very careful. Now, they do manage to trap him inside of these cogs, and a lot of damage is being built up. Pops the illusion rune, but they just finish him off. Illich and El Misho just run them down and don't seem to care. That is 2 massive deaths. Definitely not even what I expected this to go much better for Heroic, but it did not. Yeah, Bottom lane, Air at the river. Disruption is out from the Shadow Demon. The Terrorize is going to connect in time, and there will be an RP to follow it up. The Skewer should seal the deal, sends down that Storm Spirit. Well, he's trying to play around. Much better lane performance from Heroic than we saw in the previous 2 games. If they can keep this momentum going and get to their big items, I think they'll be feeling pretty good. But here comes Dark Mago with the clockwork. They should have the damage to finish off this Bristleback. He's trying to get down to the low ground. In comes the roll. Kick Storm under the tower. But now Analog's the one that's in trouble, playing ping pong in the corner. He's dead. It's Dark Willow here once again to finish the job. Looking for El Misho now as well. Doesn't get in range for that attack, and now the mana drain, or the life drain rather, from Ooze. Doing a lot of work. Battery Assault back up off cooldown. KJ pop El Misho, but a big win now from M80.
In a way, protects that as well.
Misho, hook shot, manages to find one. The rollouts will dodge Dark Mago for now, but they've got the Magnus. Pounce in from Slark as well. They really want more. He's going to pop that Shadow Dance. Magnetizes out, though. And this is when things get scary. It's onto all 5, and your Storm Spirit is out of mana. Analog just ramping through this fight. Silence will catch the backline. Illich hits the Yules, so he's got nowhere to go. A great disruption from KJ will continue to stall this out, but you gotta be careful. Slark wants to get back in here. Illich is still very strong. Diffusal's gonna burn some of the mana here onto Yuma, but they're a little bit too tanky. A 3 for 3. So they continue to chase. Pounce, though, should get Hector out of here. Oh, is the clockwork coming in? Wait a minute. Yuma with the Bristleback. Well placed on that. And just to finish off the Slark, they'll skewer in El Misho. Here comes the Storm once again. Takes down that Magnus. And now he could get more. Analog, no way to escape. Nicely done.
Such a long fight.
Yeah, this is like 3 different respawns.
Finally finish up mid. Looks like they're headed top. You do know Beastmasters like to finish Roche around this time. Play in that area.
Fuels out from the Dark Willow, going in for the Bedlam kill. Nice roll in from Analog into the Magnetize. They've got both supports just getting shredded by the Quills from Yuma as well. Disruption comes out. RP catches the Slark. The Terrorize is there. What a I mean, that's just so quick. Ooh, Analog mid lane, gonna get roared up. Illich should grab this kill, but Dark Mago needs some help down to the low ground. He's gonna find an Arcane Rune. That's very nice. Scofield now looking to finish off this Beastmaster, but he ends up dying to the ward placed from Moose. That saves him. Oh my goodness, 5 poison stacks. KJ will take down Illich. Now El Misho needs to be careful as here comes all the Quills. That's going to be a nice kill into the hands of Yuma once again. It's a nice smoke wrap around if they can find it. And they go onto the high ground. They get immediately silenced. The RP out from Whisper. The Terrorize is there onto Duke. Dark Mago gets the BKB. Analog still able to get a large Magnetize off. The Roar's going to catch the Magnus, and Slark will clean up one on the backside. El Misho on the run. Trying to keep this Magnetize going, but the Storm Spirit, he finds a haste rune. That's not going to be easy to deal with. And Hector, he's still getting the work done. Bristleback, you're not getting out of this one. Just one more auto attack is all he needs. That's the Aegis. 4 heroes dead. And maybe a 5th here. Yuma, you are a Essence Shift Pinata here for the Slark, but even his back scary to him, a little bit scary, yeah. Maybe your Storm Spirit
doesn't have to good use.
Ooh, hook shot in, finds the Magnus. He's gonna have to get this. Oh, he gets a nice science with the Roar. It catches the Earth Spirit. El Misho gets so much done on the front of the fight, and in comes the Slark, leashing up the Bristleback and start building these stacks up. But Dark Mago's on the backside with this BKB, running low on mana though, and in comes Moose here. A big RP from Whisper though, beautifully done. The silence though, back the other way. Illich gonna pop his BKB, but the damage is overwhelming. They're falling apart here on the side of M80, and now Slark left alone on the backside, trying to just finish off KJ, but he can't do it. He's stuck inside the Bramble Maze. 5 heroes will surround him, and he is dead. It might pay off, but like you said, you're playing to the nighttime vision. El Misho's gonna walk right in, scout them, instantly pop the jetpack, gonna be able to reveal everything on the backside. He just traps 3 in the cogs, and now Dark Mago goes into Yules. Will hold him in place for now, but Scofield falling low fast. Whisper trying to bring down El Misho. He gets him. Clark now in from, oh, he is stuck. You're right. RP out from Whisper. It's a disastrous of a fight here for M80. They actually skewer back Dark Mago as well. A great find from Whisper, and he is out of mana. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. You like trap these heroes in cogs. It's like, this is great, but you're right. Just completely backfires.
El Misho has snuck his way in here. Wait, he's almost got jetpack and hookshot. This could be the craziest deal. Because KJ checks so extensively. Oh. Okay, came a little too soon. Oops. I thought that was going to be the greatest steal in the world. He jetpacked along the cliff so he didn't get spotted. Unfortunately, they actually didn't do Roshan that fast, so his guess on the timing was wrong. 10 seconds on Aegis. They might try to jump as it expires.
Ooh, they go to the backside. He just gets the Arcane Rune, and Dark Mago is in so deep. He needs help. He's going to immediately BKB. El Misho is going to get the cogs here. Hold 2 into place. But now it's going to be a rough fight. Terrorize will send back the Slark. Your Storm Spirit is dead. It's in full retreat. But do even make it out of here? The Slark's going to get stunned. He's RP'd. They just dropped the Bedlam. 3 dead on M80. Heroic. Cleanup big. I guess you finally got the Shadow Demon. Illich has done it, but here comes another Yules. He's going to be forced to BKB and TP on home.
That was close.
That was much closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, without knowing the buyback status, I think you approach this safely, 1 barracks at a time, but they'll actually have the space to get both.
Scofield just blinks in. It allows for a nice harpoon skewer back, and they've got the Beastmaster. I
don't
mean,
think you can fight without him.
You can't.
That might be Megas.
That is Mega Creeps. Scofield has completely picked apart M80 from the very beginning of this game.
I'm usually always very nervous about a team. Another fast blink Yules.
He has to BKB. He doesn't have a choice. He's looking for Scofield, just dodges it once again. Now turning the damage here onto the Earth Spirit. Gets him quite low, but with BKBs expiring, you might need to leave. Dark Mago out of mana. Slark's gonna pounce on in, try and get some damage here, and stacks out from Yuma, but 20 Essence Shift still doesn't even feel like enough. They've kidnapped the Clockwork. Hookshot's gonna not do much there. Whisper has played an amazing game on the Magnus as well. Blink Viewer off the mark there from the Moose. Pounce does not stop that rolling boulder as he goes in for more. He's caught from the silence. He's dead. What a silence from Analog. Slark off the mark for 70 more seconds. Darkmago trying to do what he can here on this Storm Spirit. It's just a melee barracks that remains. They are afraid of a buyback.
You have used all your spells. Scofield, though, making so much space, constantly blink using, in this case, just to make space to finish up the Megas, and they're going to go for the clean escape now. So far, it's tricky, but Heroic's done a great job of waiting for the Dark Pact and then bursting the Slark in one go.
Slark's going to go in, try to get on top of Scofield. He pops the Shadow Dance. Now, he is building some stacks here, but does need to be careful not to get caught the break. Oh, he actually gets pulled in for the max. He has to pop the Death Shroud to survive, but Yuma just playing so much damage with the Quills. He's dead. Double RP just deletes the backside, and goodbye. GGs are out from M80. Heroic not going down without a fight. We got a game 4.
We're all excited about that. This has been a fun one. M80 was really impressive in the first 2 games.
And it's kind of on Hector to just bring tons of damage, but you have KJ on the Shadow Demon who can bail you out at almost any time.
I like this level 1 Infernal Blade to put more pressure on the Spectre as well. Well, Misho in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, that's Disruption. I don't know how he gets out of this one. Does he have any stick charges? It's just going to be the Inkswell, pops it. He actually might get out. Illich turns it around, gets first blood. El Misho will die. The Blood Grenade just barely misses and might save KJ as a result. It actually does. That is so unfortunate.
Do you know his innate?
For who?
Lions. Oh, hold that thought. Bottom, Spectre.
I'm going to dodge the question. Bottom lane, Yuma falling low. Nice disruption, though. Buying him some space. Gyrocopter actually goes down to the top side. Very nice stuff.
Inkswell does work if Shadow Demon's not there with the disruption. Great time to go aggressive. Ooh, the surprise rotation from Moose.
Yeah, that's sick. You don't really expect that. Just a run, a drive-by clockwork. He's going to die for it, but definitely worth it.
I didn't even think about it, because his facets are just so good. Gyro in a bit of trouble.
Ooh, that's a big amount of burst damage coming out from Whisper off that level 6. He gets the kill. Moose should be fine. Well, I say that Whisper. 20 stick charge there to survive, but in comes Darkmago. The Inkswell is there. Spear will pin down one, kill the other. Now Whisper able to Timber Chain away. He's okay. KJ is level 6 before the Spectre. He's 1 creep away, but his XP is getting sapped from the clockwork here, and he can't stick around. El Misho does get a nice silence here. They're just going to TP immediately. They cannot risk going down, and instead Darkmago will pin down the Shadow Demon. That should be a kill going their way. Looks to try and get a deny. Does he get it? Oh my god, he does!
Wow.
See what they can find. Darkmago would be great. They're immediately going to jump him in the mid lane. He's stuck inside the arena. They can't. They have the Chakram that just kills him, though. Stuck inside the chains and the Chakram. It's more than enough damage. Now Illich looking for a Doom target, and boy, does he have it. It's both Ember and the Shadow Demon. Hector's here to help clean him up on the Gyrocopter. A great turnaround from M80 and a fantastic bait. I mean, that could have been his 3rd.
So true, so true.
Pig mode activated. Trying to chase for more. I mean, they've got the Radiance. Moose is here, so is Hector and Darkmago. Whisper just gets the BKB off. He could TP, but instead thinks about going in a little bit more. Hook shot out, nicely done. Soulbind on top. He needs a little bit of space. I don't know if he's gonna get it. Timber Chain does not connect. They get the kill. Flew too close to the sun.
In the gyro. They do have finger.
Here comes Scofield, though. There's the finger. Gets dropped immediately. And goodbye, Mars. A great way to start the fight. Moose trying to fly away from his problems. Not going to work out too well, though. get the kill. Now Analog diving for more. Gonna try and get on top of the gyro. The chains do connect. There's no BKB quite yet. There's the Hex to follow up the stun as well. And they get him 3 dead on the side of M80.
Smoke on smoke.
This is a really good position here from M80. They will see them on the tail end of that Shadow Poison. Scofield comes in, gets a nice 2-hero stun. Immediate finger, they take down the gyro. Arena's gonna trap 3 on the backside. The Doom's gonna connect as well. They've got 2 heroes dead. Analog still surviving, but he's on the run to buy back from the Shadow Demon. Gonna try and re-enter this fight. Analog really wants this Doom. Some revenge for him, and he's gonna get it. Mars will TP on home for the moment. Now they are bringing some heroes down here. Analog does have Lincolns and an Aegis, so I think he's okay. Yuma just goes in, nearly takes down K1 immediately. He gets the BKB. Disruption will save him, but K1, he's dead. You're gonna lose your Spectre for this, but now Moose, he's gonna take out as well. Analog looking for more as a nice blink out from El Misho. Whisper likely to cut him off into the trees. He goes in. Well, that amplifies that Timbersaw's damage.
But you gotta quickly go after that, which is what they're trying, but Heroic knows it. They're playing safe.
It expires, Haunt in. I mean, not even just Shadow Step deletes the Grimstroke, but Yuma wants to stay, kind of messing with him on the high ground. Clockwork goes down. The amplified damage just deals with him, no problem at all. Now the question is, will they go for more? A buyback here from the Grimstroke. That Lincoln's absorbs the Doom. That's not looking good for Illich. Scofield goes in on the backside. Nice stun, but a good Arena holding them down. They're starting to crumble on the side of Heroic, but can they get the safety? Yuma's here. Finally rejoining his team to call down to try and slow them up, but Analog, as well as Whisper, very difficult to get away from, and there's the Haunt. They waited so dang long to use it. He's still hunting. He wants Dark Mago bottom. Shadow Step is out, forced to BKB. There's going to be a dagger coming. Yeah, that dagger's going to hit. Ooh, all right, he's fine. Hookshot in, Moose will find the Timber, gets the Doom off, but he got the BKB first. They're going to try and stop the backside, the Haunt, and stopping all of their initiation. And, well, Spectre takes the Grimstroke out of the fight completely. They get this great Arena. They will finish off the Timber. Now Yuma looking for Moose. He's still here on the front side. He is still full health. And the Ember Spirit's ready to enter the fight himself. K1 needs some help. Great Arena Spear out from Dark Mago, but the damage is just overwhelming. Satanic, hold on. It's almost enough, but no. M80 crumble. The Aghanim Scepter from Analog here did so much work. How do you take the fights when you have this Ember Spirit?
Unhealable tower damage.
Well, here comes the Haunt. You can't hide from the Spectre. Finger Death comes out immediately, get on top of the Doom, but he's gonna survive. Whisper able to Timber Chain out, but Illich, he's trying to just find a Doom target. He's not gonna get it. Down to 100 HP. But they've got Hector. Whisper just chops them down one by one. An ultra kill for his Timbersaw. And we've got ourselves a game number 5. It's going the distance, baby.
Dude. Yuma haunted and then Shadow stepped to Grimstroke in the fountain and killed him.
And it is on Yuma's Spectre here to try and carry this one. Should do fine into the Night Stalker lane, I think. Bottles are coming out right now, though. We see the water runes are up, so should do some work, but okay. KJ is super dead. That is 5 sticky napalms. He's currently sitting at almost 30 damage more than the Spectre, and now it's nighttime. Actually, more than 30 damage. He has 31 damage over the Spectre right now. And with nighttime, here comes the Blinding Void, and with this, KJ is going to give up another kill here to the Bat Rider.
They're going for the PA top.
Yeah, as long as you don't miss, he's dead. Whisper will grab it. All right. That was the skewer through the multiple brambles that you were talking about.
Yuma, tanky. But he's got 3 napalms on him right now.
It's just going to keep stacking. There's just nowhere for him to go. El Misho might die behind the tower, and he does. Illich tried to save him, but This bottom lane is a bloodbath.
He's going for the phylactery build as well, so his Qs are going to be so strong.
That's a very nice
Pango
kill here. Yeah, Pango gets found. He just swashbuckles through the brambles. And so giving the kill on over to Scofield. 8 minutes. Powerman's going to spawn bottom a regen. Denied by the Night Stalker. And guess what? They go right into his hands. El Micho is here, ready to go. Does he have another Void? I think it's just barely off cooldown, but Illich, he's so dang fast. He's going to continue the chase. If it connects, he's certainly dead. They're trying to slow him up. Analog with a sleight of fist. The missile connects into the brambles. He's stuck. If they can get this kill, it's huge. The skewer, the RP onto both. What a punish. Analog just right on the edge of death. Gyrocopter here to break a smoke. El Micho will just drop the lasso. Now the missile as well as the rocket barrage actually does a pretty good chunk of damage. He could shadow step it if he had the mana. But he will not. They do get Dark Ascension out. Terrorize comes through. It connects. Scofield's going to net himself a freebie. As the Night Stalker continues to fly around. Going for the TP. Whisper gets him. Oh, that hurts big time. Yuma offers the assist. Comes back in. Tries to finish the job. And it goes to Scofield again on the Dark Willow. They're wanting to look bottom. They know the Phantom Assassin is down here somewhere. They do see Dark Mago in the river. This would be a nice grab if they can get him on the chains, but he gets up onto the high ground. The chains will stop the Rolling Thunder for now. Whisper not going to come in, but there's Yuma stuck inside the brambles. The last one's going to catch your Magnus. No RP is going to be able to come out this fight as Scofield trying to terrorize them away. It's going to catch you on the backside. And PA starting to take a lot of damage. Illich as well. Need to be careful. He's going to pop the Bedlam, but he can't catch him up onto the high ground. Chains onto two. The Ember doing some work. The Spectre just sitting happy. Bouncing from one target to the next. 3 dead on the side of M80 in a pretty good fight for Heroic. And they're going to get themselves a 4th. I think they smoked under the ward. And those smokes gonna pop. They actually see them under the high ground ward, and the big first target's gonna be that Bat Rider. Illich trying his best, but the Yule's buying some time for the Dark Willow, but she gets crit down. BKB now out from Analog. Haunt in from Yuma is just gonna keep dancing around, trying to keep his space. Whisper, he doesn't get the BKB off in time. They get the kill, no RP. And now your Dark Willow, she just fought back for this, and she might just be dead again. Yuma, he needs help on the Spectre. He's 1v4. In comes K1. There's nowhere to go. This fight is over. It's a big win for M80.
The Game 5 nerves, I imagine.
Yeah, I agree.
It's all on the line right here.
They're smoked out. Whispers looking for something. Just smokes up. He's off the mark with the skewer. He's in so much trouble. There's going to be the lasso. Brought down by K1 as they also put the Dark Willow on the backside. And she's got no way out of this one. Analog rementing up to the high ground. Chain Sun's still coming through. Here comes Yuma. Pops the Haunt. Disrupting the whole fight. Satanic is out. Is it enough? The RP locks them down. But can you get K1? It's so close to Skewer. They get him. They're back into the fight and hungry for more. They're going to be able to stun the Night Stalker back in their own base as a missile's chasing him. He's going to be forced to BKB TP home. Meanwhile, Moose on the run, trying to get away from Yuma. It's a little bit annoying here. The enchant is doing enough. Dude, no way. He just walks away.
They'll get him eventually. It's just going to take time. The blink on Whisper is about to be here.
Man,
eventually. Eventually.
Yeah, Spectre's pure damage will get it right. Okay, quick D-ward there on that high ground pillar. Scans are gonna connect. This is the make or break fight, really. Who finds who? They jump in, looking for the Bat Rider. The Bedlam should do it, but here comes the Night Stalker into the skies, trying to find his open. The BKB gonna go in and protect Analog. For now, the RP. Whisper finds 2. In comes the second with the refresher, and Yuma just chews right through him. PA left alone. 1v4. It's not gonna happen. The refresher reveal. just destroys M80, and just like that, Heroic are in full control of this game, and now Roshan is theirs for the, like, Aegis is expiring in about 25 seconds. In comes the silence, the immediate kill, but can they get there in time? He's gonna have BKB and a refresher, gets it off, has to pop the haunch. He's gonna get a lot of damage out of these fights, trying to make some space and give some vision to the team. In comes the rest of Heroic, the RP. Solo used on the backside to hold down the Pango, a second one as well. Yuma comes on over to finish the job. Now the Night Stalker in disguise. The Yule's gonna hold him down, but now comes K1 on this TPA, but I don't think he's got the damage, not by himself, but Terrorize will connect and line him up, knock him down, Moose. A Yule's to buy a moment, full buybacks from the side of M80. They cannot afford to bleed any more kills, but if they get some of their own, maybe they can hold this, and they do. Magnus will go down.
Mid tower is slowly being chipped down as well. I don't think M80 can give up this Roche though. There's the haunt.
Comes out. They see everything. Yuma continuing to just drop illusions everywhere. Analog goes on the backside. They do see PA. She jumps for her target. RP number 1 catches the Pangolier. Can they get the second RP off? K1 goes in, tries to delete Whisper, but there it is, the second RP, and now he's just gonna skewer away. Do they have the damage to take down K1's Phantom Assassin? It's gonna be close. Yuma is still so strong. The reflection is just way too much. That is it. 3 dead without diebacks, and I think Heroic have punched their tickets to the main event.
It was such a tricky fight. It didn't even start that bad, at least, right? They got actually some instant kills, but having the buybacks available, they just threw the bodies in. Maybe one more for the road?
Oh my god, Yuma, chill, bro. Chill, bro. Yeah, I mean, his Spectre looks so good in this series. Heroic is incredible at playing around it, clearly. We get the Ga. GG, well played. Well played indeed from M80, but Heroic today, the stronger team, and will be the ones to represent South America at ESL 1 Raleigh.